Hi, my name is Ryan McNally. This is my 21st coaching log on the UCLan Coaching Experience module. Today I'm going to talk about my goals for the second half of the season. Obviously I've done a review where I did a setting goals for the start of the season and a review as well towards Christmas. Now heading into the start of the second half of the season, I'm going to look at setting some goals for myself and kind of look at how I'm going to do that. But I think it's important also to consider all aspects of life that I deem important for goal setting. Like, for instance, today I'm going to talk about my coaching, my university and my personal goals that I'm setting for myself, because I think that's quite important to have the holistic view, to kind of set yourself goals in every aspect and work towards them and develop yourself as a person. But some research recently released by Decker in 2020 stated that working with a hierarchy of goals indeed makes goal setting more personally meaningful and aspirational, and I couldn't agree with that more. I'm trying to set goals that are personal to me, they're meaningful, they have an influence on what I do, and they're aspirational as well. There's something that I can reach out and touch nearly, and it's just pushing myself that extra bit more in each of these aspects that I'm going to cover now and try and get them goals. So to start off with, I'm going to look at my coaching goals for the second half of the season. Obviously, the key one is to complete my UEFA B. That is crucial to me in professional development. It's the next step for me. It's really, really beneficial to have on your CV. It opens up so many doors, and I feel like it'll be a really satisfying progression to make. The next one I've underpinned is get a paid role at Preston North End. Obviously, that's an extrinsic motivation, but it's still a goal that I want to achieve. It links in with the UEFA B. It's the next step in the process for me of climbing up the chain, and I feel like where I want to go, that is part of the path that you go on. Another one, slightly off the Preston North End route now, I'm looking to reignite my one-to-one coaching business. This is something I've worked on for 4 years now, and it normally takes place over the summer when I come home from university. It's something that I absolutely love doing. It's really, really good and refreshing to go from a group setting of 20 players to go to one-to-one coaching where I can highlight detail and really get into the nerdy stuff of football, and it's a real... When I get going with the sessions and the weeks of just one-to-one sessions, it really, I really enjoy it, and it's a really fun part of the game that I love. And last thing, I'm looking into going to Spain to coach over the summer. I've done this for 2 years now, and it'll be my third year coming up. The opportunity's presented itself again, and I'm going to take it. It's something I love doing. I get to go and work with the same group of lads every year, like the same group of coaches, who we all get on really well with, and we all bounce off each other while we're coaching. Especially in the heat, it can be quite tough at times, but we don't moan. We just love coaching, and when there's that holistic feeling of enjoyment and hard work, it's a really satisfying feeling when the weeks are done, and you reflect on it, and you can cherish it with real fond memories of the summer. Moving on to university, I want to finish the year on a first or no less than a 2-1. That's just motivation for myself to keep working hard and keep getting to my assignments and meetings and really look at progressing and becoming a real advocate for hard work and trying to kind of nail into myself that my hard work will pay off and that there will be an end reward at the end of the year of a good grade if I keep working hard. I'm looking to obviously to continue to keep on top of my modules with regular and consistent updates, especially like the coaching experience module. I have my routine of when I do the videos, and same with my other modules. It's consistently, I'm trying to stick to that routine. Why do I do that? It's because I feel like having that routine in place is setting me up for a good path after university. If I can have that routine and stick to it with consistency, it's a really good sign of that I'm looking to progress. And a personal challenge within the university section is to read 4 more books by April. I've read 3 in the first semester. Now this semester I want to do four books. I like to self-educate myself on football. I feel like it's obviously something I enjoy. I like reading books, and especially when it's something related to what I'm doing trying to do as a full-time job. In football, it's really intriguing to see how the first team works, or how a football club in the whole works. And by continuing to read books, I'm only gaining more knowledge and some stuff that I can take away from it, and that I'll remember I can apply in my own working environment. When setting goals, I believe it's important to think about the self-determination theory, highlighted by Decky and Ryan in 2000. These three needs are autonomy, for example, the need to self-direct one's behaviour; competence, the need to engage effectively in one's environment; and relatedness, the need to feel a sense of connectedness to other people. By doing this, I can make my goals align to my behaviours, and I can make them realistic to my environment and ability. My behaviours, I'm looking for consistency and hard work, and being truthful with myself about my goals, making them realistic to my environment. Yeah, I work at P&E, there's a paid role if I can get my UEFA B, they all link in together, and they're related to my ability. I know where I'm at the moment. I'm a level 2 coach looking to go on my UEFA B, and I can understand the ability and level that I'm working at the moment. So Decky and Ryan's self-determination theory is really important when goal setting. Finally, onto my personal kind of section of goal setting. I want to look at continuing to eat healthy for myself. Following on from that, maintaining regular exercise in the gym, playing football, just because I think it's important that if you want to be a coach, you've got to represent health and fitness, or that you can't come in overweight. I think it misaligns with end goals of the ideal footballer. If you come in overweight and can't kick a football, it doesn't represent itself very well. I work hard in everything I do. That's another goal. Just constantly giving myself the best chance of success, and knowing that I gave my all and I can be happy with the result after that. And final one, commit to consistency. If I'm going to do something, if I say I'm going to do something, I will do it. Saying yes, I want to attend this CDP, I will be there. Or I want to go and help out at Man United, Preston North End against Man United with the under-9s. Yeah, I want to do that. I will be there. So retaining that consistency throughout my personal and professional development. But overall, I think goal setting has been really, really beneficial for me in the first half of the semester, and I feel like with them goals going into the second half, I'm just always looking to improve and enjoying the process that I go through with on the way.